Yo guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here and welcome to a new video. Finally, it was some time. Huh? I hope you guys are okay. So today, why are we here today? So as you can see, a new Twitter drama is born, and I wanted to tell you my opinions on what happened. Basically, Knee has had a sort of discussion with Spaghetti Rape about Bryan, and I wanted to tell you my opinion, and I'm very curious to hear your opinion in the comments about what the things they said. So basically, SPAG said they can tell you whatever they want. Bryan is 100% top 3 and needs a serious gutting. So Spaghetti Rape thinks that Bryan is top 3 and needs proper nerfs, and this is what Nee answered. Twitter politics are getting exhausting. Bryan has only won once in TWT Master and Challenger events over the past year and a half, yet people keep making claims. It feels like they're working way too hard on politics. So he's saying that Spaghetti Rape has some sort of political propaganda about Bryan and, you know, about him being OP. And I just don't agree. Like, they can always be your own opinions. They're nothing to do with politics. Why would it be related to politics? Because of tournaments, because of Koreans winning tournaments. I don't understand this reasoning by me. Maximum respect to Nee, of course. I love him. I love his gameplay. I love watching him play Tekken. Of course, he's one of the most important Tekken players, in my opinion, that has ever played this game. But I just don't see these opinions that he's going continuously saying on Twitter. I just don't see them being a thing. Because, again, you can have your opinion about Bryan. Like, I personally disagree with Spag in the sense that I don't think Bryan is top 3, but top 5 by far. He has some crazy tools all over the place. Crazy counter hits, crazy damage, crazy wall combo, crazy everything. So, of course, we all think and we all hate Bryan in this current state. I think it's pretty normal to do so. And I don't understand why it would be political to say that we want him nerfed. It's not because we want you to lose, Nee. It's about being fair on the characters you and other players play, because we can bring a lot of discussion whether or not Bryan is OP. For example, Nee said that Raven is top 5, so instead of Bryan, Nee in one of his tier lists put Raven top 5. Have you ever seen Raven in a top 5? Have you ever seen Raven in a top 5, guys, or in a winning any major tournaments? I didn't. But Nee still has his own opinions about the game, and he thinks that Raven is OP. Raven is top 5. So who are we to tell you that you're wrong, and others that instead say other opinions are political? It just doesn't make sense. He has his own opinions, like everybody has his own opinions. Like Nee, for example, again, as I think, again, don't bash me for it, but I honestly think he downplayed Bryan too much during these tweets, during these ones. At a certain point, he actually apologized for this behavior on Twitter, but now he seems to be back at it again. And I just don't understand this way of thinking. But let's keep it watching. Maybe it's because if they keep pushing like this, Bandai Namco Entertainment will actually nerf him. Of course, we all want it to be nerfed. Not only him, of course, also other cards, but also him. Also him, of course. We want him to be nerfed because this card does too much. This card is too much, and it's just unbelievable. The things he does in it and after it, and without it. The ones calling Bryan OP are people who don't even play him, of course. They can't play him either. I played him, of course, not in tournaments, but I played Bryan. And that's why I can say that he's very strong. Everybody plays against Bryan all the time. We have multiple reasonings of why Bryan is so strong. They can't prove anything. Instead of trying to win with skill, they seem to choose politics instead. Again, very, I don't know, very rude of him, saying that we should only talk about Bryan because we are skilled. We talk about Bryan when we know things are not okay, and we said multiple times why. If Bryan were really that OP, everybody would be playing him, right? Again, this is not a fact. Multiple cards were considered OP during Tekken's history, even though not everybody played them. Akuma was considered broken, but not everybody played Akuma. Like, of course, there could be multiple things why a character is not played much in tournaments. Okay, maybe there are easier characters, but also stronger. Maybe, like, there could be multiple reasons. It's not a motivation, you know. It's I don't think that's a fair point. Also, again, he himself, again, put Raven in top 5 again, but nobody plays Raven in tournaments. So what's the point? It seems a little bit hypocritical, you know. Or also Nina, Yoshimitsu. Multiple people thought that Yoshimitsu Season 1 was broken. But of course, not everybody played Yoshimitsu in tournaments because it has multiple reasonings of why that is not a thing. Maybe there are easier characters, maybe, you know what I mean. So, I don't think that's a fair reasoning from him. There are reportedly 3 Bryans qualified for EWC. There are 3 Eddies as well, but who don't talk about it? Other cards might also end up with 3 players or even more once the remaining tickets are decided, but who cares? The best players will rise to top anyway. Like, if we talk about tournaments, if we only see tournaments, characters that maybe people don't consider OP are winning even more sometimes, but it doesn't affect much, you know. It's not an argument. Again, it's far more than this. I personally think Anna and Nina are strong, so I use them in tournaments, and I even reached number 1 on the leaderboard with Nina. But those calling Bryan OP, they just can't prove it. Again, we can talk about this all day of why he is so strong. He has crazy tools in the neutral. Crazy, for example, QCB1 or 3+4. Keep out tools. Very strong poking with the down 4, with down back 3, with down 2, with down 4-2. Very good in broken combo damage. Also, crazy pressure with taunt at the wall, crazy Oki, or like with QCB3. The new hit moves are so stupid. The new hit moves. The back 1+2 that has been nerfed, or also the full crush down for 3 is super good. Like, these are crazy tools that Bryan has gotten, and now he also has, by the way, a power crush, a proper power crush, something that Bryan has always lacked, you know. So again, also crazy counter tools like forward 3, back 1, 1-1 is crazy broken because it's a jab string with the 3rd hit being mid safe countered launcher. Probably the only card in the game that has something like this. So yeah, guys, it's just the worst. This card is crazy in everything he does. He doesn't have much weaknesses. He has a lot of strengths in a lot of areas. Punishment also very good. His wall standing punishment is very good. His standing punishment has been buffed. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Can I say that I'm a little bit disappointed by Ni's response. Again, maximum respect to Ni. For the player he is. But I just don't understand his way of thinking about Bryan and about how this is political. Why would this be political at all? We are just trying to make a better game and just trying to point out the most broken cards in the game, and now they should nerf them. Like, of course, we can make the same reasoning for other characters. Like, of course, we can make the same reasoning for Anna, for Alisa, for Asuka, for Lydia. A lot of cards right now have huge problems. For Jun, We just want the game to become better, and these things don't help, because you're giving a very wrong message to the developers. And since of course they listen to Twitter, maybe they will listen to me and they will not nerf Bryan properly. Instead, he needs proper nerfs like every other character. So yeah, this drama has been going on for a while. A lot of people are actually disagreeing with him. Like for example, also Tekken really got even the goat downplaying a broken ass character. Yeah, downplay has struck again, and downplay doesn't excuse even pro players. Even pro players downplay constantly. Like look at me, also Arslan sometimes downplay. It's something that everybody does, because of course they want to win, so they will always defend their characters because they want to win with a strong character. I'm not gonna consider Orlek because he's a cheater. Bryan is just a very cheap character. People respect Nina more. If you can win a tournament with him yourself, then I'll agree with you. Like they are very petty responses, you know, because of course nobody plays tournaments at this level. But what does this mean? So because of no one playing tournaments at this level, we shouldn't criticize it. We shouldn't talk about the broken aspect about it. Like I don't think you need a nuclear physics award to say that some things are wrong in this game. I don't think you need. And I also left a comment. Like some people, for example, are pointing out, you look, you did the same thing with Xiaoyu in the first week of Tekken 8, calling her OP when you don't even play her and she never won a tournament. But when Bryan is the subject, you change your stance. I used to, but it's been a while since I've done that. But he still did it, you know. He still did it, and he didn't apologize for it. And that's my comment. We deserved season 2, and I actually something I agree more than ever. As always, people downplay with broken characters everywhere. They downplay in order and hopefully in hopes that the developers don't nerf those characters. So I'm kind of tired. I don't care that it's me. I don't care that it's me. I very huge respect to me, but I don't care. I think Bryan is broken. I think Bryan is OP. I think he's a menace, and needs to be shut down like other characters need to be shut down too. The nerfs he got are minimal compared to the strengths that this character has. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I wanted to give you my perspective on this situation, on this little drama. And see you guys very soon again. Bye!